Hello, this is Trey Yocum with Yocums Gun Locker coming at you again with another firearm review. Today we do have a Smith Wesson 380 Easy model, and this one happens to be from the Performance Center. I got this for a customer about a year ago, and finally getting around to doing a review on it. Overall, I was really impressed. But let's go ahead and do a quick unboxing video so we can see what we have. All right, right off rip, you notice we have this beautiful blue Performance Center by Smith & Wesson. Um, Go ahead and open this up. Opening it up, right off bat, we have the box to the right. We have the actual pistol, and then we should have two mags in here as well. These are, I do believe they're 8-round mags. They are, in fact, 8-round mags. And here's the actual pistol. Sure, you've noticed right off rip that we do have a ported slide, and the barrel's ported right there as well. That's part of the easy package here. So here we go. We took the pin out of it. We have our pistol. So we do have a unloaded firearm. You can see there, unloaded. Yay! Oh, you can't see nothing there. But anyways, we have the True Glow night sights, front and rear. Which at night these things really just pop enough. But no, these just illuminate, and you cannot miss them. It's a huge upgrade over the white dots that are on the other Smith & Wesson models. But we do have a upgraded trigger, which the trigger on this is ridiculous. We'll go over the trigger weight here in a second. Obviously, you have the ported slide there, and then the ported barrel. Barrel sticks out just a little bit. We do have a thumb safety, manual thumb safety, which I am huge on my safety features. I love all things about thumb safeties. Nice retention click. You're not going to accidentally kick that on while you're shooting or something like that. It's pretty good retention. You got the grip safety here. You see it activates that little mechanism inside. And you cannot fire this without pulling that in. You pull that in, have a good grip on it. We know this firearm is unloaded. There's no magazine in it. You pull that trigger, it goes bang. Overall, this pistol is absolutely beautiful, especially for the price. I know he paid under $800 for it. Not really sure the exact price at the moment. I'm sure I'll find it, even though I can't post it because Facebook and YouTube will flag it and take it down. So if you have any questions, feel free to send us a message. I do plan on getting some more of these in different colors. We'll be going over that in a little bit as well. But overall, this is a beautiful looking pistol. He uses this as his carry pistol, so there's a little bit of wear. Looks like there's a slight scratch right there. There's something else I seen on here. Obviously, you have your rack wear right there just from racking it so many times. You do have a loaded indicator, which I also noticed that since he carried it, if you look right there, you'll see a little dimple. That's supposed to be red. That lets you know, hey, there's a round in me. If you pull the trigger, expect it to go bang. Loaded indicator on both sides. Slide release is on this side. There's your slide release. Ambidextrous thumb safety. Magazine release is also on this side, your left side of the firearm. If you're looking at it, all of it, it's going to be on your left side for right-handed shooter. What else? Oh, we could open up the bag. Performance Center. The mags are single stack, nice thin profile to get it closer to your body when you're carrying. Very basic. Beautiful spring retention on these. This one, he was carrying his carry ammo in. So this spring is a lot more broken in. It does not have as much spring tension on it. And then inside this bag, which I think is so cool, if I can pull it out. Look at this little guy. Let's see if I can bring it back a little bit. Make some room. And I do believe all of the Performance Center pistols does come with this little bag. This little bag right here. It says Performance Center on there with the Smith and Wesson logo on there. Nice little bag with the Smith and Wesson logo on there. It says Performance Center. All right, there's a better view of it outside of the package. I promise you, it's not blurry. It'll eventually. There we go, Performance Center. And then we unzip it here. Look at that. Got your brushes, your wires, your rods, your handles right here. It says Performance Center on the handle. Got your cleaning wads there. Looks like an instruction manual book. Learn how to clean your firearm. Yeah, I was not expecting this to come in this firearm, but I think that's a great little feature they added. But going over this firearm, obviously we did go over the ported slide, or the cut slide, whatever you want to call it there. Right here on top, we do have the ported barrel that blows your gases up to help with some of that recoil. This is only a 380 here, so there shouldn't be that much recoil as there is. We do have the True Glow night sights, which we did touch on, which are absolutely beautiful. I went and shot this yesterday, and it shot pretty well. I shot it at 5 yards. It shot true. 10 yards, I noticed a little bit of drift to the left, and it was still hitting the target, though, at 10 yards. And then once I went all the way back to 20 yards, I do believe, yes, 20 yards, I noticed it was shooting soft left, not close enough to be comfortable with it, because I feel like if you are trying to shoot a target, you don't want to miss your target and hit the pregnant lady standing behind your target, um, especially in a tactical self-defense situation. You definitely want to make sure of your target and what's beyond it, right? We all know our safety tips, um, our safety rules. But the only issue I had was I had 3 different times with the same magazine. It was one of these magazines, the one that has the least retention on it. It's this one here, which he was carrying his live ammo in. This spring, I think, is already wearing out. This is only a year old. The spring is already starting to wear out. And the very last round, I was getting a live stovepipe, where the actual round would go off, and you can just see the live round just sticking straight out of the barrel. It's was very good. You can see it right here is where it was sticking out. It looked just like that, sticking up, with it closed. So we tried to cycle it. I think the spring retention just wasn't good enough, and it was popping out. Um, which is definitely not something you want to have, especially in a tactical situation, a self-defense situation. You don't want that to happen. Them extra few seconds could mean the matter of life and death. So I'm definitely going to talk to him about either getting new springs or getting better magazines or something like that for this. But it only happened 3 times on the one magazine, and I shot 7 mags out of it. So I put quite a few rounds downrange with this. I definitely wanted to give it a fair trade, which I wanted to like it. I really do. I still like it. I just feel that for what you're paying for, they could have increased um, the quality of that magazine spring. I don't know if they should have done a thicker spring like other companies have, or what they could have done, but definitely want to look into aftermarket springs or even better magazines overall. But the firearm itself shot flawlessly. I do have a trigger gauge here, so we can see what it's pulling at. I already know what it's going to be pulling at. We are unloaded and in a safe area. No live ammos around, so 5 pound, 1 ounce, right? I mean, the trigger on this is absolutely amazing. 4 pound, 1 ounce. 5 pound, 9 ounce. 4 pound, 14 ounce. So I'm incredibly impressed with this. The trigger on this is absolutely beautiful. Um, I mean, an older person with arthritis or a smaller frame female, they wouldn't have any issues at all using this as a self-defense weapon. Um, I feel that overall, just because I was having issues with the one magazine doesn't mean that everybody's going to have an issue with every magazine all the time. I still think it's a fantastic firearm, absolutely beautiful. This one is a customer's firearm, as mentioned before. He's had it for about a year and a half, little over a year, maybe even a year and a half. He uses this as his carry. His wife uses this as a carry. They both love it. It's very, very small profile. It's very, very thin. Very, 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 very. It is thin. It has a thin profile here. Get it nice and close to your body, especially if you're using an inner waistband holster. Extremely thin compared to most of your other firearms, as this is just a single stack. So it is relatively thin compared to others. I do have some pictures. I did try to record, but I was having some issues with the recording out there, and there was a lot of people out at the range. But I did take some pictures. I'll post those up. I'm sure they're there and maybe there, or I don't know how I'll do it, but I'll post it up there for you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We are out here Wednesday through Saturdays, noon to 6. But we are on Facebook. Feel free to follow us on Facebook. That is facebook.com/Yocums Gun Locker. They have been shadow banning us. We're kind of floating out there in the shadow realm. We post a lot of things up. A lot of times you can't even see it. Even if you go to our page, you go to facebook.com/Yocums Gun Locker, the post will just be missing. Other people will be able to see the post. You just can't see it. There's posts that my wife can see that I can't see, and there's posts that I can see that my wife can't see. Obviously, Facebook is not very gun friendly for us. And other than that, we are on arms list now. I don't even know if I'm allowed to even say arms list on Facebook, so I'll probably have to post it up on YouTube and then make a shortened URL again. But feel free to look at us there. All of our firearms are on there. our ammo and accessories are not yet. I do have any questions, feel free to reach out to us on Facebook. Other than that, I want you to have a wonderful rest of your day and stay safe.